We're at 5036 North 32nd Street, 5036 North 32nd Street. First, we'll just take a look around the neighborhood. There's no busy streets, no riffraff sitting out here. It's a little bit of an older neighborhood though. You can see that the ages of the houses are not like the 1950s ranches. These are more like turn of the century properties. There's one duplex next door. I don't see any other duplexes right here, but there is one duplex next door. Okay, so now looking at the house, the first thing you'll probably see is that the sidewalk is completely collapsed. It's because the sewer main had a backup on it, and then they sent somebody out and there were roots that were obstructing it. So they had to replace the sewer main here, but the guy that poured the concrete didn't follow the proper instructions, and now it has to be redone again. So this front yard needs to be redone. Seller's got to take care of that. That's basically the premise that we're operating under. Front porch on this one totally needs to be scraped and repainted. You got one board that needs some replacement down there. Siding on this property, you can see that someone's done some patchwork siding over the years, but you need a little bit more love in this. Some caulking, and then basically just a couple new pieces of siding will make this front yard look much, much nicer. Coming over here to the side of the house. We're going to prescribe for a whole paint job because much of the house has peeling paint. So it's going to be much better for the integrity of the siding if we just scrape it all and paint it. The gutters on this house are the original gutters. Not that that's a bad thing, but they're very, very old. So they might be failing, they might be leaking. We'll just have to take that into account. I do love that this is all wrapped. It's aluminum. So these are wrapped, and then you've got windows that are all new so far from what I've seen. And then we're in the back of the house now. So give us a chance to say hello to Scott, make sure he's not going to bite us. And then you can see the roof here. The roof is like the older 20-year shingles. It's not the 35-year tabs. We probably should budget for a roof replacement, although I don't see that. How's it going?
Hey, is Eric making out yet?
He's just in the front right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think he's real friendly. Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Yes.
Not too vicious?
Nah.
Hey there. You want to say hi? Just doing an inspection now. Okay, so now we're over here in the back. You can see that one of the windows still needs some wrapping to be done to it. And then I can't see the roof from here, so we'll back up on the street and actually look at the roof. Over here in the garage roof has been replaced. It's new 35-year shingles, which I love, so that's got a lot of life left in them. We got a couple pieces of siding that we'll have to put up here on the top section of it.
You guys need to get in?
Yeah, just to see the slab and the door. So the
I
slab
just
is.
raised the door up for a little light.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, you want me to?
Oh no, you're good. Does it work okay?
Yeah,
Functions?
work okay.
Okay. Slab's in good shape. It must have been repoured at some point. There's only one crack going down the middle of it. The sill plate on this one, it's one of the original 100-year-old garages, so it's starting to fall off a little bit, but they've done some repairs to it over the years, so it's still there. And aside from that, you got one window that's boarded up, so we need one window replacement on the garage. Service door is in good shape. Someone replaced it at some point with a newer door, even like a front door for my house, so it looks nice. Awesome. Thanks, Hannibal.
No problem.
Now let's go back in the house. And tenemos uno más.
Pero cierro este no.
We're in or no?
4.
Okay, bien. We've got one trip hazard right here. We'll have to grind that down or raise the other concrete block. And then we got one trip hazard right here we're going to have to fix. On this side of the street, this side of the house, you've got one downspout that's totally missing, so we need to reinstall that downspout. You've got some soffit work back on the back corner of the house that's got to be done, and then I want to back up to see the roof. You can see it from here. here. Two things, we're missing the chimney cap. Missing the chimney cap up there, and then the roof is probably halfway through its 20-year life cycle. It's probably like 10 years in, so we're gonna have to replace it at some point, but we can get by with it right now. Just has gotta be budgeted for in the future. Okay. Vamos en la casa.